Hey guys, and welcome back to our Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. Today we have the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse Deluxe figure. So yeah, go ahead and open him, take a look. First we'll look at his packaging, then the accessories. For his packaging, of course, it does have the Age of Apocalypse, but it isn't a deluxe box, so it's going to be bigger. Of course, you can see the figure here, X-Men Marvel's Apocalypse. You got the figure here, or like an art of the figure here, or of the character from the comics, which does look really nice. Legal stuff on the bottom. Same art, Age of Apocalypse. Then on the back here, we've got art of the figure, Marvel Legends, or I guess this is the actual figure here, Marvel's Apocalypse. And then there's the bio. If you want to pause, read it, and we'll go ahead and take a look at his accessories. All right, so for Apocalypse, I had to move him further back just because of how much space he takes up. But he does come with a few accessories. He comes with, in the packaging, a fisted hand and an open gripped hand, or like a palm hand, and then he has a separate fist hand for that. And then he comes with a skull that obviously can hold, which does look pretty nice. The bone skull does look good. There is no peg, so you cannot put it on any other figure. That would have been cool to have like just like a skull peg, but I don't know whose head you can put on this. And then for head sculpts, he has the angry one. This does look really good. The blue down for the mouth. I always liked how Apocalypse's mouth kind of went up the side of his face. And then of course the mask or the helmet here does look good. The red eyes are also nice with the dark gray wash around the side, and then there's the same color down here. Actually, this was more of a dark gray / black. And in the packaging, he does come with this smiling, laughing head, which does look kind of good. Whoops, sorry for the shaky cams, guys. Which does look good. Bad voice crack there. Its bone teeth sort of color does look nice. The red tongue and the eyes, and then there is this plastic thing here, which you can easily cut off. It's just there to hold this red neck brace piece, just because for the build of figure, people were complaining that it would fall off a lot, so this is just holding it in the packaging. So yeah, we'll take a look at the detail, and I'll cut this off real quick. So detail wise, you've got the red here on the neck brace. The head sculpt we already went over. Oops, you got these big shoulder pads, which are a little bit movable, so it's pretty good for helping articulation, which we'll get into later. You have these two pegs, and of course I forgot another accessory, the cape. Dark blue sculpt, nice and swoopy, I guess, and you can plug the cape in. Let's see, right here. Let's see how you plug it in. There's the peg here. Hold on, peg here and here, which does look kind of good, and it's not too long, so you can have your full Apocalypse standing up. On the chest, you got this sort of like chrome blue on the chest, which does look nice. Then down here, you've got the same lighter blue going throughout the body. On the boots, you've got silver painted, and then just red continuous on the gauntlets. On the legs here, also couple straps there. Nothing on the back here. And then on the gauntlets, you got some yellow circles there, which do look nice. And the rest of the sculpt is pretty good. The hands do look nice. They look like the same as the Colossus, which should be right over here. But Apocalypse's hands are a little bigger. Yeah, you can tell the difference between these two hands. So yeah, we'll get into articulation of Apocalypse. So for articulation here on Apocalypse, for the head, he's gonna look about that high up. We might have to put in 0.5 here just so you guys can see it all. Then for the neck, he can look about that far down. There is a bit of tilt. Head can only rotate side to side because of the neck brace. For the arm, you're getting that far, but you can rotate the arm all the way around because the shoulder pad does move. Bicep swivel here. Single jointed elbows, only gonna get you about that far. Then wrist goes in, out, and can rotate all the way around. For the ab crunch, you can go pretty far down and pretty far back. Waist swivel. For the leg, he kicks that far out, that far forward, and that far back. There is thigh swivel. Double knee is gonna get you that far back. Then there is boot swivel, and then ankle pivots down, up, and pivot at the ankle. So yeah, now we'll scale Apocalypse to some other figures. So for Apocalypse, here he is next to the two other Build-A figures in the Age of Apocalypse waves that we've gotten so far, with Colossus here and Sugar Man. So they do look all good next to each other. And Apocalypse is the second shortest because it goes Sugar Man, Apocalypse, then Colossus. But yeah, it's still pretty good looking. Alright, overall, I'm going to give Apocalypse a solid 8 out of 10. The articulation's not great on this figure, but it dang looks good. And the cape, not a big fan of the big hard plastic cape. That's alright. Mine's a little loose, so it falls out along with the joints. But yeah, the accessories are cool, and just like the present on the shelf is gonna be perfectly filled by Apocalypse in the Age of Apocalypse shelf. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share because it really helps out my channel, and hopefully people who like figures as much as me and you guys can go ahead and watch them. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Toy Soldier Reviews out.